On the outskirts of a small, forgotten town named Ravenwood, stood an old, decrepit house. It had been abandoned for years, but the locals whispered about strange occurrences. The house was said to be cursed, haunted by spirits from another time. Clara, a young and curious journalist, decided to uncover the truth behind the whispers. Armed with her camera, flashlight, and an old map, she ventured into the ominous house one stormy evening. The wind howled, and thunder rumbled in the distance as she pushed open the creaky door. Inside, the air was thick with dust and the scent of decay. Her flashlight flickered, casting eerie shadows on the peeling wallpaper. As she walked deeper into the house, the temperature dropped, and she felt an unsettling presence around her. In the dining room, she found an old, faded portrait of a family. The eyes of the portrait seemed to follow her as she moved. Suddenly, she heard a whisper. It was faint, almost inaudible, but it sent chills down her spine. She turned around, but there was no one there. Gathering her courage, Clara followed the whispers, which seemed to be leading her to the attic. Each step up the creaky staircase echoed through the silent house. The whispers grew louder, more distinct, until she could make out words. "Help us," they pleaded. As she reached the attic, the door slowly creaked open on its own. Clara's heart raced as she stepped inside. The room was dimly lit by the moonlight filtering through a dusty window. In the center of the room stood a group of ghostly figures. They were translucent, their faces twisted in anguish. The whispers now turned into wails. Clara realized these were the spirits of the family in the portrait. They had been trapped in this house for decades, seeking release. Desperate to help, Clara took out her camera and began to film, hoping to document their story and find a way to set them free. Suddenly, the ground beneath her feet began to shake. The walls trembled, and a sinister voice echoed through the attic, "Leave now, or join them forever." Terrified, Clara ran out of the house, her heart pounding in her chest. She never looked back. The next day, she reviewed her footage. To her horror, the video was blank. The spirits had vanished, leaving no evidence of their torment. Clara vowed never to return to Ravenwood, but the memory of the whispering shadows haunted her dreams forever.